Hey, I'm Rodney and I'd like to show you guys our backyard. My dogs are on the inside, Charlie and Buttercup. My pool's a little dirty. I had this 20 by 12, 20 by 14 shed put in here, and then I fenced in the backyard. But my wife wants a pavilion or overhead cover because we had a party this past summer or last summer and there was no overhead cover, so everybody got hot. But I'll show you what I'm doing and I'll show you the equipment I'm using. So I'm digging out most of this over here, and right here we used to have a 12 by 12 shed, and it had a 12 by 12 concrete slab on it, but the slab was up 2 inches higher than this regular concrete, so I had to I removed it by way of sledgehammer, and it was a little bit harder than I thought. So, but anyways, I got it done, and we're going to put a 20 by 14 pavilion right here, and I'm going to have all this here concreted, and then I've dug out all this here so far, and it goes all the way behind the shed. I've got it all dug out so far. Now the reason I'm doing this is I had some guy come give me an estimate on moving all this here dirt and putting a retaining wall all the way around, which I would have thought maybe, you know, $15,000-$20,000. That would have been the cost of that. But when he said 70,000, I was just like, oh my gosh, no, I can't deal with that. So what I did was, like any normal man that has owned homes or before, I know I can do it myself for a lot cheaper. So instead of renting a Bobcat and doing all this, I went out and I purchased a LS tractor, and I'll show that to you guys here in a minute. And I've done all this here with it, all this moving dirt, moving the concrete. I've done all that with this LS L25 tractor, and it came with a 72-inch belly mower, which I took off just so that I could dig a lot better. And then I'm going to take it all the way out to the street, and I'm going to have all this here paved and where the water gets channeled a lot easier. But here is the LS tractor. It's an LL 1102. It has a 48-inch bucket on the front, 25 horsepower, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is 25 horsepower. It's an LS tractor. It came with a plastic toolbox, and I just turned this around and put a metal toolbox on there. And then the best thing about this is this back portion. I'm telling you, I spent $8,000-$9,000 on a lawnmower that doesn't have that, and you can't do anything with the lawnmower except for mow your grass. But if you spend a few dollars more, well, a few thousand more, which was, this here was $14,000. And I mean, I bought a $10,000 skid steer or zero turn from Kubota. Very good machine. It works well. I gave it to my son because his yard's bigger than mine. But this here has a 72-inch mower, 48-inch bucket, and this here portion on the back, which goes up and down, and you can hook stuff up to it and like plow a garden and all sorts of stuff. I actually put weights on the back just to help with counterbalance of moving the dirt. And you can see all the dirt that I've moved so far. I've got to get this here moved, and then I'm going to dig a trench right there along the side, 12 inches down or 12 inches wide, probably about 3-4 inches down. Put in rebar all the way around. It's like I think it's 175 feet. And then I'm gonna put up mason blocks and have them concreted down. And I'm only gonna go 2 high until I get to a little bit further. It'll be no more than 3.5 high. So it should be able to hold the portion very well. Plus I'm gonna concrete it. So once I get it concreted completely across, it'll help hold the retaining wall to the side. So, yep, this is our home. All right.